Welcome once again to the class. This part 2 of the general arrangement class. At this time, we need to consider how to put grid lines, how to introduce columns where necessary, how to put beams if need be, and how to make it ready before transferring to the main design software. All right, this is my first floor, don't forget. Okay, the same thing, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this to align my drawings. Align it, okay? All right. Now, the reason my crosshair is long is to enable me trace vertical and horizontal alignment, okay? So now this is my ground floor, this is my first floor, this is my first floor. So I'm to trace to know the alignment of the walls, if they are aligning, or there is where there is the differences and all the rest. So we'll go now. So this wall, this is not aligned. Let me arrange it very well. I think it should be the same thing now. All right. Okay, so we'll go. This wall is this wall, correct? This wall is aligning with this wall, correct? This one, it has no place here, okay? It means that after the ground floor, this was changed. Is that okay? Let's see. This wall is the same here, but there is difference here. It's opened here for upper floor. Take note, this wall that went straight, it didn't go straight when it come to up. Here there is an opening. We must recognize this opening. It means that the beam that will be here, the wall that will be here, will terminate on the ground floor. It will not continue up. Reason is because here is going to serve as opening. Is that okay? Is a lobby. Take note as we continue. Now this wall here is aligning with this. Good, it's aligning with this. Now horizontally we have sorted out this to this place, this to this place, okay? Up to this point is aligning. Good, this is aligning with this, this is aligning with this, this is aligning with this. It seems there is no change from this place like this. All this while there is no change. There is no change. Now we are having changes is this area, this area, this area, okay? All right. Now you will find out that this wall is not here. You see, upper floor there is demarcation of toilet and bath, but when you come to main ground floor, is open. Take note of it. There is a wall coming on this axis here. There is a wall that will come here, okay? All right, then let's go vertical now. Vertical, look at it here, is corresponding. Vertical is corresponding. Now look at this wall. This wall is coming here on the upper floor, but here, you know, a wall is coming here and the wall is coming here. Now we are going to take note of this wall. Take note of this wall. They are going to be point load. They will be pointing to this beam, to this beam. You will see how we are going to put them, okay? In some areas they will tell you get this dead load, the loading of this wall. you get the load of this wall, you distribute it to this floor. But you know, you are the structural engineer, and you are going to be producing a beam and column layout, and it's possible that you have to show them how the settings will be. So I advise you put the major things that ought to be. That is where the rearrangement is very important, because so many people don't know that you can rearrange your work and it works. In Orion you can do it. There's no matter what the architect has drawn, if the architect can draw it, you can design it. Anything that is drawable by an architect, Orion is able to design it. You will see how you are going to do that. Okay, all right. Now this wall is one group. I find out that somebody, okay, one of my friend was doing design, and she used this column 800 by 800 concrete. Baba, this is too much money. Okay, this is going to be a wall, concrete block, this concrete block wall. Okay, so what you need to do is to remove this, remove it, remove this, put your walls, put your 225 wall, let them cast 225 wall here, 225 wall here, let them do their normal wall. Yeah, because what I'm interested is in structural members, how the building can stand. That is your plan. You are not here for aesthetics. Even aesthetics you are going to consider based on architectural drawing, but your main reason is for as durability, stability and economy. That is why you are designing. Okay, all right. Now when we have checked out this, remember this particular wall, we are going to this place, this wall, this, we are going to introduce it. Okay, we introduce it. This wall originally, this wall originally was not there from the ground floor. It's not found in the ground floor. So we will be introducing this. We will be introducing this. That's all right. Now you will find out that there is wall that shifted here also. See, this wall here is not here, and looking at it, the difference is like 600 or more, and it has changed the setting of the panel. Take note, it has changed the settings of the panel. So for that reason, look at here also, this casing down, and when you get to up, you rearrange. You see there is now a study room, there is now, this is, let me check out, there is now a study room, toilet and bath there, and they have balcony there. Balcony, is that right? Now you are to introduce this beam if you want. Introduce the beam here, and now introduce the only one here. In the upper floor, you remove this. We are going to be rearranging it very, very properly. We cannot start drawing it here, because though as a beginner you're supposed to draw it for you to understand, but we'll be making use of this drawing and the Orion at the same time. We will be comparing as we are doing it, so that we will not complicate issues. Okay, now let me delete this. Now we'll find out that okay, this wall is also somewhere here. This wall is somewhere here. It's okay. So this wall will go one line together. Fine. Now when we come to this place, there is beam here on the upper floor. The beam goes straight. The beam goes straight, and when you come here, is that right? So what will happen is that we will follow this line of wall, and introduce this our beam direct. Is that all right? Is aligning this wall, that is this wall, is aligning horizontally. So this is the line. Okay, then we introduce this particular line, this particular wall, this wall. We will introduce it here. We'll introduce it. Okay, you see how we are going to do it. I think that is the place. Then we now open up this wall and shift it here. That is where we are going to be doing a very great work. Okay, all right. Now when architect gives you a drawing done with ArchiCAD or other softwares that is common to architects, sometimes the walls are blocked, sometimes the walls are blocked. Comes in a block form. If you click one thing, all of them will highlight. Now for you to be able to work with such drawings, you have to explode it. Okay, so the explode option, where is it? This is explode. For those of us that make use of tools very well, this is explode, but I don't like using tools. So what I do now, I explode, I highlight and use my shortcut X, enter. I explode. It will break. If it has not broken, I will explode again. It will now be part by part. Okay, so I can now do justice to it. With this now, I can change the colors, I can do anything. Everything is taken to be by layers. All right, now let's go. Make use of my ground floor. Remember, there is a cantilever in this area that make this room come out, and it's not very big. Okay, take note of it. Now I go. This one I want to use for my general arrangement. Okay, I copy it here. So what do I do now? I use construction lines. Those of you that use midpoint, you can use midpoint to put all these things, but I don't. I normally use this pattern and it has been working for me, so it depends on the one that is best for you. Is that okay? So now when you are given a drawing, you have to check out some things. What are the things you have to check out? You have to study the drawing, very, very important. You have to check the walls. Are they of the same sizes? Do you have different block walls? Very, very important. 225, 150. If you have, then put them into consideration when you are designing. Very, very important. So this is 112.5. all right, so it's almost all the walls here are 225. Now what I've done to this vertical, I also do to horizontal. So let's go. I take this. What I'm doing now is my grid lines I'm putting. Okay, so I'm putting my grid lines. Remember, I'm putting them from external. You can see the area I'm putting this, so that when I copy it, all of them will go the same way. So when I copy it, everything will go the same way. Take note of it. All right, I move 112.5. I move it. You see, everything has aligned. Oh, I missed a wall here. I missed a wall here. So I missed a wall here. I move 112.5. I enter. Is that okay? All right, it seems I missed this wall as well. So very, very important. Okay, remove it. All right, you check if all the walls okay. It's like this wall I miss. So have to move it 112.5. Okay, it says we are done with the grid lines. Since we are done with the grid lines now, so what do we need to do now? We have to trim. Okay, we trim. We trim. You can see the drawing now. Alright, I would like to make it to be, let me make it to be the same. Let me put it the same thing. Good. So this is it. So this is it now. Now we are to save this drawing on the format that we will take it with. Is that alright? Okay. Now look at, let me show you some things before I go. Now this is this wall. We want to make here to be a panel, you know. You have to consider how to create panels. Very, very important. Now this is supposed to be a panel, but there is no beam here. And if you don't put beam here, you can be able to put slab. You can put slab also when you don't put beam here. Anyway, you use another format, axis area. Axis, you should use axis where it will put the, you should use axis where it's going to put the slab for you. We will come to that, but you remember that this is a staircase, so we have to introduce beam here, so that the beam will have to carry the landing here. Is that okay? Now there must be landing here, you know, landing before you enter inside. So we are going to introduce beam here. Now this beam we are going to introduce here, not only here, we are introducing beams here, we are introducing beams here, and this one we are introducing here. Please, you must take note of these beams because they cannot be in your foundation layout. You remove them from your foundation layout where you are going to be preparing foundation, and you are going to put them, everything you have done will be seen and shown in your beam and column layout. You see the difference? Foundation is original settings goes with foundation, because the architect has designed the land based on what he has drawn there. So if he alter it, it may affect the land, it may affect the settings of the wall. So what you need to do for the ground floor, the one you are using to do your work, you must ensure that that is the one that we have the foundation. Is that okay? We will come to that as we go on. Now what I have done using my crosshair, that is one way of doing general arrangement. Is that all right? Now I'll take you again to another way of general arrangements. So whichever one that is very convenient for you, please adopt and use. Now this is the first floor. I will explode it. Oh, sorry, we didn't put columns here. I normally put columns when I do my general arrangement, so that it will be very fast for me when I get to the design platform. Okay, so I'll put columns. You do your column here, so that you will just be repeating things. I'm hashing it now. That's what I want to do. So I'll hash. Okay, so I copy this. Sorry, I didn't put this initially. Okay, I will put here, I will put here. Put here. I'll put here. I'll put here. I'll put here. I'll put here. I can put here because the column is coming there. It's not on every junction you put column, please. You don't just put column on every junction of the drawing. No, there are conditions for putting columns. One of the conditions is for the load to be maximally transferred to the foundation. That is what you must consider. So you don't just put columns at every junction. No, don't do that. This is cantilever, remember. Okay. Now, why I put here, I didn't put here. This place is beam. I can decide to remove this beam because here is a small panel. I can decide to remove this beam and design this place as a panel. And when they are going to do this particular place, they will just do the block to the decking without putting beam there. But you know, there is this wall continues on top. So what will be what we carry this wall that is coming on top? That is why this beam is here. That's why I left it, because it's sent up and down. If not, I will have removed it. Okay, but this span and this span is okay for the columns. Is that all right? Okay. So it's very, very important you know how the load will be transferred. It's very, very, very important. So when you are done putting your columns, let's leave here, let's put here. I want some colors too. So we can remove this one. Okay. Let's see the dimension of this place. Okay, I can remove this one. I can remove it. I put here because of what is coming on top here to help this panel, okay? So that let it be that the beam that is coming like this is now going to be pointing load to this beam and so on. All right. Okay. Now, what we have done here now, what we have done here, now let me copy it. Remember that this is our ground floor we used, so let me delete this ground floor so that you can understand very, very well. Now if I remove these grid lines, it will be very clear for us. Okay, all right. Now this is upper floor. Let me color it. Then I'm showing you another pattern you can use for your general arrangement. For your general arrangement. Okay. Now I want to block it here. I want to block it so that it's going to be 1. Alright, you see now it's 1. So I want to click it. I will move. I pick it here at the cantilever area. That's where I pick it. Cantilever area. I come here. I paste it. You cannot see the black. You see the walls. This one we are introducing, and this one, and this one. You can see. So if there were a column here before, now you should know that this column must be terminated because this place is an open place. Okay, there is no column here because down is open and up. That is so. There is no way you can put column there. It's going to obstruct movement. Okay. All right. Where again? Okay, you cannot see here. You cannot see this place. Though there will be beam here because it's going to serve both for the beam, for the roof, and for this ground floor also. So we maintain this beam here for this area. You can see the new, those ones with green colors. This one, you see this wall is not stopping here. You see this wall now is not stopping here. You can see I highlighted it for you to see. This is old wall, so this wall is automatically going. This wall will go. This wall will no more exist. This is the one that we introduce, so we have to introduce it in our upper floor. This wall will no more exist. Is that all right? It will no more exist. Okay, now I can see this wall will no more exist above floor, so we have to pull this wall and extend this room to be this area. All right, so take note of these few things. Okay, take note of these few things. So we move it back. Remove it back. Now you understand how the general arrangement now is done. Is that okay? So if it's a complex drawing, what you do after putting your ground floor, doing your general arrangement, when you have check your vertical and horizontal alignment and all the rest, you can, after putting your columns, you can superimpose it. You can copy the whole columns and paste it and see where the columns are falling out, where they are not supposed to be. So nobody will tell you that that column will terminate or continue. You know the columns that will terminate, and you know the ones that will cantilever and continue. This column will cantilever, so I'll show us how to cantilever it. Okay, so now in this drawing we don't have any curve, but I'll show us how to put curve, because some places now you find out that, like at this spot, you see a curve coming from here like this. Let me show you. In some places you just see a curve like this. Now let's assume there is a curve here in this entrance porch, meaning that this place will be void. Somebody can come out from upper floor to this place. How do you put that curve? Put slab there. We will do that. So for that reason, I will leave this curve so that we can use it to put. Okay, so that we can use it. All right, so when we have done this, now this is our general arrangement. We have to get it ready because there are a lot of drawings now in this environment. A lot of drawings in this environment. A lot of drawings in this environment, and so we have to save it in a format that we will be able to take to our Orion. So what do? You highlight it, Ctrl C, copy it, Control N, another environment will appear. Open it. As open it, Control V, view it or save it. Click. You cannot see it. Either you use zoom extent, zoom out. Either you use zoom out, or you click Z, enter, E, enter. So if you click here, so what you need to do, you just click Z, enter, E, enter. It will appear. So once it appears, you have to save it. Go to File, go to Save As. I want to save it here. Save it at Masterclass DSF. Okay. Save it as GA. Save it as GA. I open here. This is a place you downgrade your drawings. If you have done drawing with 2020 AutoCAD, 2019 AutoCAD, I want to give it to somebody who is going to use it in 2007 and 2010 and 2013. You downgrade it here. You can put it after drawing it before you save it. You can put it on 2007. So it will open in 27, it will open in 210, it will open in 212, it will open in 213, it will open in 2, it will open in all of them. It will open. But if you save it on 220, so 220 up, we cannot open downwards. Okay. So now we are not saving with on DWG. We are saving it on DXF. So I choose DXF. Okay. Save it on DXF format. I want it to be on this folder, or you select the folder I want it to be and you save it. Okay. Alright, so telling me that that name exists there already. Okay, let me save it as drawing 1. Let me select that folder very well so that I will be sure it's there. Alright, it's on DXF now. I say user desktop class training, this, blah 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 blah. Unable to save drawing. That class training. Okay. Let me see if it's going to save on desktop. I don't know the reason, but let me just see. Okay. This is. Let me save it as M. That's alright. Save it as DSF on desktop. Okay, so let me check whether if it's there. It's telling me it cannot save. You can see the GA. Okay, see it here. It's saved as DSF. You can see it DXF. Hi guys, we have come to the end of the part 2 class on general arrangement of buildings. If you have found value in our videos, please click on the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell to all so that you will be notified when we drop a new video. See you in our next class. Bye bye.